Hello everyone, welcome back to Hero Wars Guide. We got a game data update today that I want to go over. A lot of this information has already been announced through official sources, so I'm going to try to rip through this quickly, but I do have a few new pieces of news as well. Alright, starting off with the schedule. Tonight we're going to have the 3-day version of Time of the Fearless. And I don't think they announced it, but we're probably coming to expect that Emerald Waterfalls will accompany that event as well. This one's a week long, so it will go for the duration of Time of the Fearless, as well as the next couple of events. And while it's not in the schedule yet, not in the game data anyway, they have leaked that a Lars and Krista event will be coming. It will mostly follow the format that we've seen for Andvari and Heidi pretty recently, and that's where you collect emerald coins and you can spend those at a shop. That event is not in the game data yet, so it's not on this list, but when Time of Fearless ends, there will be a 1-day pause, and that may be a time where they'll add a Demon Doll event or something like that. It seems like it's been a little while since we saw Demon Dolls, or it might just be a blank day here running from Sunday night to Monday night in the West. But then Monday night for 3 days we'll have that Lars and Krista event, and it does look like they've changed this yet again. It seems like almost every time that they've launched this event, it's a little bit different than we've seen in the past. And so this one in particular, the main call-outs here is that there are tasks specifically for leveling up Lars or Krista's skins and artifacts. And it looks like that's in addition to the tasks that we're used to seeing for leveling up anyone's skins and artifacts. And then also here at the bottom, we've got another task to update specifically Lars and Krista's glyphs. Alright, and then also overlapping the first day of that Lars and Krista event, we're going to have the Secret Wealth Shop, I believe it's called, the one where you can exchange pet potions for a few other items. That's only going to run for 1 day, and it'll be the first day of the Lars and Krista event. They've often put those into void days in the past, so I guess it's kind of nice that it will run at the same time as another event if you are spending emeralds to refresh the shop a little more often than the natural refreshes. And then at the conclusion of the Lars and Krista event, we're going to have Elemental Synergy. Actually, I'm sorry, it looks like there's 1 day of overlap between the two. So the Lars and Krista event will overlap the first day of Elemental Synergy, and then starting with the second and continuing through the end of Elemental Synergy and 1 more day, we're going to have the Autumn Festival event. All of those are kind of mediocre in my opinion, unless this revamp of the Lars and Krista format make that one better. So it'll be nice to see some overlaps there. Alright then, so moving into the last of these weekly season tickets, we have the Champion Week, and I'm starting off with the tasks, but they're all again very easy, so I'm just going to zoom in for a moment on the hidden tasks in case you don't buy the ticket right away. But again, I think these should be easy to pull off without doing any planning in advance. So then let's take a look at the rewards for the season. The first thing really to say is that 80 or 90% of the value here is in the Archaeologist tools, the Gift of the Dominion, and the Champions box. Otherwise, the levels here along the season mostly look like they took the Nature Week rewards and divided them by 3 or 4. But that's probably okay because this Gift of Dominion reward by itself is more valuable than any of the other seasons. So it's not particularly surprising to see the other rewards cut down. I did add the bundle for the golden ticket to my website here. It'll be under bundles. If you filter it down to the week-long events, and then this one is Champions Week. So right off the bat, this ticket is far more valuable than the last few that we've seen at 87,000. I think that may be something like double what we've seen on the others. And then if you maybe credit this for a third of a totem based on that vault, then the value for this thing's really nice at something like 140,000. Then finally, I've heard it rumored that there will be some kind of bundle coming with probably 20 Archaeologist tools for the cost of about $30. And if that's true, if you have purchased all of the seasons, then that would bring you up to exactly what you need to get through the entire board twice. I haven't seen any game data for the bundle yet, but hopefully that when it does appear, if it does appear, it will be available through the end of this week. If you do get lucky and get the totem with the archaeologist tools that you get from this season, then you definitely will not want to buy that bundle because the other prizes on the board are not worth anywhere near $30 or $30 worth of emeralds. So when that purchase, if that purchase does become available, I would defer it until you absolutely know that you need it to get that final totem. All right, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.